I want to give a big shout out to the Coast Guard, man. They got to get their due, man. I gave respect warfare, whatever tribute earlier. I'll be frank, man. I'm real. Coast Guard, you're not doing enough for me. You gotta, you know, I expect a lot out of you, man. Oriental, man. This shit going up for sale. Do something about it, man. Make it happen. You got a helicopter with a machine gun. That's what I'm gonna say. That's enough. Navy SEAL doing my dirty work. Marine Force Recon doing my dirty work. Navy launching my missiles, all that shit. Air Force dropping my bombs. What the fuck you doing for me, Coast Guard? I got your coffee. I played your game. That's it, one and done. You better step up your game, Coast Guard. I swear to God, I'll have the Navy take you over. I'm not bullshitting, man. One Navy captain, aircraft carrier, that big ship. That guy could take your entire Coast Guard, man. One guy, one captain. This is real. Real me talking. So, welcome to the game, let us say. But I'm not impressed. For example, if a lowly enlisted private in the Marine Corps said, go get a Starbucks, I would have gotten it, man. That's real. And not even a fucking Force Recon guy, just a regular fucking grunt, idiot. But he know how to use a K-bar, man. And that's my work, the work of the devil. And Helen Gray, respect Helen Gray. 10 billion, check queen, back in my house. This is real. She sent me the 411. She okay with it. My potty mouth, she nice. That's nice. Helen Gray back in room. So that's very good. I'm happy actually. Alex Lynn saying she want to stay independent, and I respect that. Alex Lynn, keep going, girl. Carrie Gibson, whatever her name is, you gone. Same program as Dior. Liz Martin, Kunta, you're like a disease. You should be lucky that I'm being so happy and nice, and I'm letting you have a Dior exit plan. Bye bye. Don't want to see no more messages. Enough said. Coast Guard, prove your worth right now, man. Fuck special ops and all that shit. Coast Guard, do something about that, man. This is real now. This is real. You got your free cup of coffee, Coast Guard. This is worth a lot. Ask anyone how much I hate this shit. I'm gonna drink all of it. And help us out, man, with the Kunta problem, disease. Hmm. That's funny. Coast Guard saying, "Give us more." Okay. Dawn User, get rid of that disease. Trish Van Lith, get rid of that disease. No one can seem to do it. Coast Guard saying, "I still a joke." Coast Guard, That's how I like you to talk to me, like you a fucking idiot. If that's how you talking to me and you doing my work, devil's work. That's different, man. But and like Rockefeller, you people, I'm gonna change your name from Rockefeller and Rothschild to Rockefeller, and I'm gonna let everyone know a secret. That bloodline was mixed. I don't know when. And yesterday, I met the heads of that bloodline, and they're very polite and nice to me. And quite frankly, I'm sick of saying Rockefeller, Rothschild. I'm going to just change it to Rockefeller and make my life easier. And frankly speaking, let's suppose my real Rockefeller, the one I love, comes to my house, and I know she got a little bit of Rothschild in her. I didn't know that, man. I'm assuming that she looked like a pure Rockefeller. That's to be honest truth. But I pretend, use my imagination. Coast Guard stepping way up, man, way up. Coast Guard, this is real. Tomorrow, I will have a Dunkin'. I'll have a Starbucks coffee for you. You know, I will. Yeah. Tessa, this girl going all the way. This is disturbing, and this is what happened to me, gentlemen, with Tessa. This is straight up story, man. This is real story. Tessa straighten me out. Yeah, straight to Tessa. This is real. This is why I respect Tessa, man. Date one. This is the kind of stuff Tessa talking about on first date, man. This is not no Jenny K, man. This is first date, man. Uh, if you guys like that on the first date, I don't, I don't even know what it is, to be frank. until I look up on the Google. Then I was like, holy shit, man, this girl, whatever she want, cocaine, heroin, opium, that's lost leader. Give it to her, boy. I'm not stupid, man. Enough about her, man. I'm disturbing myself. Anyway, if you're wondering why I got mad at the Rolling Stones, I'll tell you why. I like this song called Sympathy of the Devil, something like that. And I only like the one version that I like. And Mick Jagger trying to show me he boss by putting all this, samples. And I don't want to hear your fucking music, Mick Jagger. You a fucking weirdo, man. You eating Michelle Obama shit last time I checked. You know. And Obama daughter hopefully got fucked by a donkey. That's real, Helen. I hope you can tolerate this. I really do. And Helen, it's like this. You got 10 billion. Even if you leave my house, you can have that 10 billion and go back to real VIP. I don't mind. I really don't mind. I swear to God, that's true. You're such a sweet girl. And you sparkling, man. Like one time we was watching the sunset. This is a real love story, man. This is a real love story. Don't get jealous. All the music, all that shit. This is between me and Helen. I was watching the sunset. You can ask Special Forces how much I love staring at the sun. That's a really true story. And then Helen came next to me and she batted her eyelashes. I looked over. I said, "Who the hell is this?" And this stupid husband of his or hers. He says, "Helen." I said, "I never saw Helen like this. She was living in Virginia. She hated life there, but she dedicated Catholic, all that bullshit. She can't get a divorce. And I never saw her really smile instead of Virginia. Then I went to visit her father's house, man. That's how you should think of me, Helen, is your father." And all of a sudden, this woman is like smiling, sparkling, giggling. And I said, "This is Helen." Every story, Helen, love story. And I watched the sunset, and I said, fuck the sunset, man. I watch Helen, man. And she started getting more, flirting with my way, subtle. I look at her a little bit. That's like flirting in my life. If it's like a woman I'm thinking about, like as a daughter, that's a flirting. On and on, Melanie, Melanie. I don't want to do all that right now. I talk about Helen. Damn it, here it comes. Don't you think of me as your daughter yet? Yes. That was the problem. I kept thinking of all of you as my daughter. And I had to play the real role of the real VIP, thinking about that. And that caused inferiority complex in my mind even more. And that caused a lot of frustration. And then I had to go visit Tessa, the mistress, who's the master. And then I had to stop thinking dirty thoughts because I knew what VIP had in mind for me if I keep thinking these dirty thoughts with all these beautiful women. And that's how he straightened me out, man. And that's a real love story, because if it wasn't for that, yeah, then I would have been fucked. So, you know, do I hate Tessa? Yeah. Do I love Tessa? Yeah. Why do I hate Tessa? Because she's Tessa. Why do I love Tessa? Because she's called control. Like uh, I don't know how, but let's suppose real VIP and I get baked 621 San Vicente, for example, and he talking about whatever he talking about, like you know, and then I might slip and I might say, Melanie, really hot, man, and then he gonna be like, "You want to go on a date with Tessa?" That's it. End the story, man. That's it. And Tessa's talking about like control. And Helen and I was at this party in Long Beach, whatever the hell it is, man. And we had to do a very complicated switch because we were taking care of business with the internet company out there. You didn't know what it's called. No, not internet, publishing company. I don't know the name of it. And we had a ghost presence of Vanille, the real one, like a, whatever you call it, alibi. So Helen don't even know, but she's a secret agent spy, all that bullshit, man. For real, Helen, you is, man. And this is a true story, man. I drive up an Element, the same one, gray and all that bullshit. Fucking box car. I hated that shit. I'm Ferrari, man. Agnelli, man, all the way. Anyway, I pull up in that car, like almost on the wrong time. Like two Honda Element cannot be seen at the same place at the same time, right? But I have to go in and go out, and it gets complicated. Luckily, Helen and father throwing a big party. I don't know how big. And then I did a drive by. It's called drive by. That don't look too suspicious or too great. Back and then, you know, Element pretty popular, not very popular, but in California it's pretty popular. So not that dangerous, man. This dumb nigger out here thinking they making money off my movies from the story with this dumb nigger kid. You need to wake up, man. They don't understand men oriented yet. That's just dumb niggers. That's can't help themselves. But anyway, um, so we do this switch. I go in Honda Element drive by. He's there. I can't call him. I don't know why. Blackout, whatever. Nobody cares. Oh, I know why. Because he had to be off the grid. I had to be off the grid to do a proper switch. That's why. That's the real story. And so we have a signal, blah, blah, blah. I go by, I beep the horn, beep, beep, beep. Like really, barely beeping. And that's his signal. You know, you got to get out. I got to come in. Now, this is where it gets hard, man. You kind of think it's not that hard. But if you're at a party, like, how, you know, I forgot something in my car. You know, what does that mean? That's one of those things like, on the one hand, it's, and Melanie Melanie, this is rated G, rated PG. Feel free. This is open. Like, this is, Helen, this is a really good function for you in the house, man. Forget Check Queen. 10 billion still. But you're not a liaison between, me and those other girls, Melanie Melanie, blah, blah, blah. And you decide what can go inside, their, whatever. Like, anyway, Helen, you understand what I'm saying, okay? Enough, enough, enough. So you're not a Check Queen, you're a different role, $10 billion level, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so he's saying like, I forgot, blah blah blah. Now think about this. I have to know exactly what he said, blah blah blah, because when you come back in the party, they're gonna say, "Did you get blah blah blah?" And you got to be able to talk about blah blah blah. And why am I saying blah blah blah? Because we did this so many times, I don't remember what the particular blah 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 was back then. So you can make a naughty movie out of it, also, because Helen's in my house now. And you can say like Helen was with a bunch of Catholics who was high end in the Catholic Church from the Irish setting, whatever. And I went in the car and I got a bunch of little nigger babies who were gonna suck lollipops all night long. You can say that, Helen. Now you got to hear this kind of stuff in my house. Now that movie I handed right off to Tessa, or she don't even like that stuff. I'm gonna hand that right off to the FBI. You make a movie out of that, FBI. My spec ops don't like that kind of stuff. So let's direct to FBI that movie. Bye bye. Anyway, now I met Helen in the Virginia several times. Uh, that's not a big deal. But now, keep in mind, she thinks that I am, real VIP, blah blah. So she's sparkling and dangling and nice and all that. Not sparkling, whatever the word is. It goes, that's why you need index to write, man. There's like a word, sparkling and darling. I do have low self esteem, man. That did not take that much work. She was sparkling and that don't really rhyme, sparkling and darling. But that's an effort on my part, in my opinion. Let's see. Rothschild said he got that one. Rothschild got it. He got it. Done. That's disgusting, Rothschild. I told you you don't have to prove that's, Rothschild, Bloomberg, and Diamond Rabbi. This really, that I don't need to see that. That's not like motivational for me. That's just, I see what you're doing. You're manipulating me to talk about self-esteem issues and my therapy. That's what you're doing, man. I see it as a trigger. That's not nice. That's clever, Rothschild. That's like what you did to me in that hotel with the tea party. You give me a good time, and then you take my picture. You manipulate me. That's good. That's good. I respect it. But seriously, I don't want to see that, fellas. I really don't. Uh, you've proven like the Coast Guard already proven their worth. You've proven your manhood. I don't need to see that, man. I'd rather just talk about Helen a little bit, give her due respect. Coming back to my house, knowing what she was store for. And I said, and I want you people to think about, you think I'm dumb and all that, but what it really involved when you're doing a switch like this, man. Let's think about this. You got to step in this other guy's shoe. Sure, you know everything about him, you know everything about you, but at the moment, in other words, let's say you're at a cocktail party, like I was literally, or he was, and I was both. Now, it's not like we have a guest list who's going to be at the party, man. And you got to be off grid. You can't turn this on, and you got to be able to talk about, sort of pick up where you left off, he left off, and I left off, and all that. So you have to have like a template, like what you're gonna talk about, and you keep it very basic, basically. Now, the only one I have a jacket on is Mike Gray and Helen Gray. The rest of the people I never met before, and Martin don't have nothing on them. That's real. Now we have to know exactly what to know. That's not easy, man. And I think Salma Hayek needs like another 500 million pieces of blank paper or something, man. Poor girl. She's already overworked. She might become check queen for a little bit. She need to relax. Yeah, she does. We'll take care of that later. Imagine Selma Hayek can't even compete in my world. That's how terrible it is, Helen. So just beware. Selma Hayek is like, I don't know if you know her, Helen, but she's a big time movie star. I mean, like big time. And I met her a long time ago inside of Beverly Hills and all that. But and she's a player, like she's vicious, like Lucy Liu level. So that's the house you in, Helen. Just be prepared. I just met Queen of Snake, codenamed Caramel Craze. So I already know she's CIA. $1 trillion budget, starting. And Rothschild, Rockefeller, software. Play with that. Go. That's different. That's not even my story. That's a whole new thing, man. Forget about it. But 1 trillion is a starting budget for Carmel Craze. 100%. That's for sure. Let me see who in that one. Let me see some penises now. Now I want to see the penis. Let me see. Damn, that's a new one. I never saw that one. Damn, that's weird, man. Jim Cramer in the house. That's real, Jim Cramer, man. Jim Cramer bidding like this is nice. I like it. New player. Okay, now we have something. Now we have something. Let's see what we got here. Okay, good. I think I like what I'm seeing. Duckworth and Helen Gray. Now, Helen Gray and Duckworth should get together. That's real. And they should know Elizabeth Warren. That's real. But Helen Gray, you still the liaison between. Oh, this is real. This is real. This guy wants some attention. Look at this. He give me a hug. This cat hug. Let me show you. This is real. This is real. He's saying I'm talking too much, man. Watch this cat hug. Oh, he's done. There, that's a cat hug. That's real. Now, really, if a dog looks at me like this, I'm disgusted. And I don't even like it when he does that. So that's different. He's a little bit of a ham. He liked to be on the camera. He's showing you the fart machine. That's real. That if he does that, man, that's not good, man. For me, that's not good, man. Now the little niggers are out there giggling because I said fart machine. So I said I'm gonna have to need a lot of help. A lot of help, man. Anyway, uh, Helen Gray, embellish this. This is your James Bond. Blah blah blah. Talk to Index or whoever. I don't care. Phantom Writer, whatever. That's your point source story. Okay. Why was I there? Because we were going to kill a publishing, puppet master. I actually don't remember which publishing company. He out of control. CIA saying put in these articles and he not playing ball. So we got to fucking, you know, forget about torture. Just kill him because we had already had another guy like ready lined up, and we said this guy got a better offer, and then we took him off the table. That's the whole story. That's real, Ellen. So that's you. And no VIP index don't need to write that shit, man. John Blanchard, man. I'm gonna shout out to John Blanchard. This is real. Nelly Zakar, pay attention. Pay attention, Nelly Zakar. This is real. Agnelli showed me the Fendi like this. And this guy, John Blanchard, he is fucking handsome, man. And he's like really tall, athletic, like a baseball star. In fact, I think he's a baseball star in college or whatever. And John Blanchard, like 6 feet tall, maybe, like very handsome. And he need to get promoted. Chris Guys need a lieutenant, man. And that's how I see this guy, John Blanchard, man. He's tough and handsome and rugged and tall and you know vicious animal. And Melanie Zackard is a real Gucci. This is a real Gucci story. And John Blanchard, I trust him 100%. And I told Melanie how to take over Gucci quietly. The PIM in the PIM, because MI5, cool, LBMH, MI5, MI6 better get to work. SAS, Special Air Services. I had to command her everything. And if you argue, I'm about to kill you. SAS produced Ghostman for Melanie Zackard right now. I swear to fucking God, I would kill everyone inside the SAS. Really, that's my sniper. Force Recon. He right next to you, General. Field Marshal. You're about to be killed. Fuck Queen Elizabeth. You mine, motherfucker. Now you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn really quick. Let's see who fucking around. That's right. Kill that general. We don't need a fucking sympathetic nigger. We don't need you to be sympathetic to niggers in England. That ghetto whore, Prince Harry, whatever the fuck your name is, you really fucked up your queen's house. She mad at you. I got control. Ask her. Okay, back to John Blanchard. Okay, this is a real story. It's just gonna, I gotta be honest, they're gonna require a lot of embellishment. VIP said a lot of nice things about this guy, about a lot. Because John Blanchard said a lot of nice things about VIP. So John, he told me, John Blanchard, he's like a player, man, ladies' man, really cool, superstar, underrated. They don't appreciate him in the work because he's too chillax. This true story. One time he told me, not real VIP, I said, he knew I like, I don't know if he knew MK Ultra or not, but he like said, I don't know. He asked for some report, whatever. And I don't know fucking reporting. So I went right to Alex and I said, Alex, can you report this? Can you create this report? Alex said, sure. And 5 minutes later, Alex reported. The reporting. She reported whatever that word is. Oh, whatever, man. I don't know all these business terms. Okay, so this is a story, real story. John Blanchard calling me, thinking I'm VIP, the real one, and saying, "Can you create this report?" You know, and then I called Alex Lee, after I raped her, and I said, "Could you create this report?" And she said, "Sure." And I said, "Thank you." And then I called John Blanchard back, and I said, "I got your report," like that. He said, "You feel all right?" And truth is, I was hungover. Most of the time I'm hungover. And I said, "I had a rough night, John." He said, "Really? Tell me about it." And I started telling him about it. He's like, "That's nothing. Here's what I did." I said, "Respect, bro. That's fucking respect." I didn't say that. I said, "That's nice." I had to pretend like I'm in the office, except I was in the office. I wasn't pretending. You know what I mean? You got to put on the thing. Melanie Zachar, this is rated PGR. That's it. You could have this one, Melanie Zachar. Nice girl. Very nice. Lost leader. SWAT. She teaching me things. And then John Blanchard said, "Tell me more about your night." Okay, I said, "Okay, well, I met this really nice lady. Her name is Judy K. We hit it off, and she didn't drink, so I was trying to get her drunk. But she wouldn't drink. So I need to get myself drunk, and that's the whole story, John." And he said, "So you didn't get anything?" I said, "No." Hey, you know, real story. You can't make this shit up. And John said, "You're a loser, man. You did all that. You didn't get nothing." I said, "No." He said, "Did you get a good night kiss?" I said, "No." Hey, John's like, "You're fucking, stupid, man. If I did that shit, man, I'd be like fucking scoring left and right." I said, "Respect, bro. I believe it. Oh no, I could do that. Go out with your lady all night, get drunk, and end up in bed alone. That's me." Oh shit! Here come Bloomberg. He showed me his, Bloomberg. Put it back in the pants. Jim Cramer, ridiculous, man. You making me have self-esteem issue, man. Anyway, getting back to John Blanchard. And I never saw John Blanchard's face at this point. Just a telephone radio shit, like telecommunication, just before that, video conferencing, all that shit. This is like 2002, before the internet really took off, maybe 2003. I don't know. And I never saw his face really. So I had this picture of what he looked like, and I was pretty close. Then one day they're having this stupid meeting called sales meeting, some shit like that. This guy walking by, his name is John Blanchard. And I look over, I'm walking out the office with Melanie Zachar to my left. And I said, "Is you John Blanchard?" He said, "No, no." I said, "John Blanchard." He said, "Vanille, hey, how you doing, man?" We shook hands. I look at his feet. This is a true story, Melanie Zachar. You remember this. I said, "Are those Gucci loafers?" He said, "Yeah, these Gucci's, man." I said, "Respect, man. This is before fucking all these Negro Illuminati training took over the fucking Gucci, man. Back then, Agnetti were okay with Gucci. That was different. Then the Negro Illuminati moved in and they took over the Gucci house. I don't want to talk about all that. But John Blanchard went into, straight up Gucci loafer, man. And in this stupid company, Capital Group, I hate that dumb company, so uptight. If you're wearing, Gucci loafer like John, this is with the, GG gold label, man. This is fucking like $500. Back then, that's a lot of money for shoes. Today, that's nothing. But This is 2002, 2003. That's a lot of money. Ask anyone. And this is a man spending that kind of money. I said, damn, bro, that's fucking styling. He said, yeah, these are Gucci, man. I said, boom. I gave him the Agnelli handshake. You know what I'm talking about, Agnelli. So John Blanchard, almost a made guy. He might be a made guy. It's a real story, man. You can't make this shit up, man. I'm really being serious right now. I don't know what's going on here. Jim Cramer, disgusting. He want more. Okay, okay. Jim, let's get a thing straight. I don't need to see that, man. And Mr. Agnelli, I already know about your pepperoni, man. And Diamond Rabbi, apparently you got salami. I didn't even know about it. I don't want to know about it, frankly speaking. I thought you was kosher in the house, but forget about it. And Rothschild, I know you got Fabergé eggs, man. Forget about it. I don't need to see that shit. It's disgusting. And all you're doing is making me feel low. And I'm trying to be on vacation, man. It's really depressing. But anyway, getting back to John. So I said, respect, boom. And I had a red something. I don't know what the fuck I had, like a red, I don't know, Ignity red, Ferrari red, all that bullshit. So I pointed to red and I said, boom. And Blanchard like, really? I said, Gucci. And that's enough. And then he called me later for coffee. And we have a secret signal. I can't give it right now, man. But Blanchard know what it is. Agnelli know what it is. And this is a signal for insider trading, like really inside. And John said, what can you tell me? I said, John, what can you tell me? And this is like baseball season or something like that, And John said, do you want to know who wins tomorrow's game? Now, I don't really give a shit, but people I know, they give a shit. Okay, listen carefully now. This is what I do. This is what I do. So I said, yeah, man, tell me who's going to win tomorrow's game. He said, it's like this, LA Dodgers. And this is a big story because, this is inside of Los Angeles. John Blanchard flying into Los Angeles. This means he orchestrating the LA Dodger game. This is real. And he coming in from whatever shit state where he lived in the middle of the Midwest. I hate the Midwest. And he coming in. Please, Queen Elizabeth want to hear more. She's showing me a box. I mean, come on, Queen Elizabeth. I already seen that box, man. And it's enough that these guys is like showing me their, salamis and shit, man. I don't need to see your box, Queen Elizabeth, to keep talking, man. Really, come on, guys. Ooh, Melania Trump. Okay, okay. I'll keep talking. Melania Trump. I mean, this is nice, man. Melania, man. You know, Melania Trump. This is a woman who likes baseball. I'm gonna leave it at that. Now, John Blanchard, say hello to Melania Trump. You figure it out. But getting back to John, man, this guy fly in from whatever city, like a hot roller, like for 24 hour, create a business trip, and or 36 hours, I don't know. He come in, man. He's like, telling about the early Dodger, blah blah. So this is when the cell phones, this is during the time of cell phone. And I said, really, John? He said, really, short thing. I called. I really don't give a shit about baseball, man. But that being said, Mr. Basil and Mr. Pinecone, these guys, they love baseball, money wise. So right away, oh shit, Edith Penner, show me leg. Okay, Edith Penner, I'll keep going, man. Edith Penner got me going now, man, for real. If I could show you what Edith Penner showed me right now, man, it's so amazing. I can't. It's got to be something. There's got to be a limit. I cannot do this, man. Oh my good, Edith Penner. Edith Penner in the house. She leaving my house and she going to the real VIP. Good girl, man. Anyway, that means Edith Penner. I'm not going to talk about you much more. Okay. Getting back to John. Oh, anyway, so he said, you got any information for me? And I said, maybe. And this is, Rothschild, Jim Rothschild, whatever. I don't know what his name is, but he's a Rothschild. I mean, Jim Rothenberg, whatever. He playing the dumb, Rothenberg. He's a Rothschild. I called, Rothschild, Rothenberg, know all about MK Ultra, blah blah. I don't have to act intelligent in front of him. And I said, you got anything for me, sir? He said, what you need? I said, fast mover, let's say 7-day return. He said, put option, call, stock, long, bond, what? I said, let's keep it simple, man. Um, let's keep it simple. This is for This is for insider of the insider. I didn't say the name. Obviously, I'm not the dumb. So I said, "You got any Chinese stocks? That we can get something on?" And he said, "Yeah. I don't remember the exact ticker symbol." So I gave it to Blanchard, man. And Blanchard didn't have a Chinese connection back then, like an opium connection. He didn't know I was doing drugs, dealing drugs and all that shit. So this is called leverage, in our world. So I gave him a Chinese stock that, Rothschild gave to me. And I gave it to him because he gave me the baseball, blah, blah. And John Blanchard, man, player. Let me see if I can show my face. I would really like to talk and take off my glasses, to be honest with you. Let me turn this TV off. I'm not watching anyway. No, I don't know how to turn the TV off. This is damn remote. Lee Chu, this is ready Jimmy for you. Remote control. One more. Let me see. Yeah, that's perfect. That's really perfect lighting. This is, Hollywood, pay attention. This is perfect lighting for me. So, Force Recon, SEAL Team 6, explain to them what really up, okay? This is this is ideal. This this is ideal lighting. This is how I like to look at myself, okay? This is ideal lighting for me. Now I feel comfortable. Like I can say whatever I want. The little nigger shut up, finally. Fucking nigger. And um John, I gotta take care of something first, man. I'll be back to you, bro. You a okay in my book, bro.